Hello everyone, my name is Ivan Carrasco. I'm part of the Future Business Developer team. Um, we would like to thank you all for taking the time of listening to our presentation. This time we're gonna pitch you the idea of our new solution, the Computer Finder. On this presentation, we're gonna be walking you through the AVID methodology, which was the process that we've been following through this previous year in order to create our solution. We're gonna show you how our opportunity was verified and address that we have a viable business model, how our solution was designed and validated by performing different surveying and testing with customers. And at the end, we're gonna show you our execution plan. We're gonna be addressing risks and operational requirements to launch our solution, and we expect to get a green light from you. When looking to get the job solution fit for our product, one of the things that we were looking at is who has purchased a computer in their life and it's 100% happy with it. Probably no one. Probably everybody's thinking, I should have purchased this computer that has this specifics, this has memory, or I should have bought it in this other store that was cheaper. Well, not everybody is happy with the purchase made, and that's how we started looking in the needs first approach, and we focus on generating a 30 customer value metrics. From this we went into we prioritized four that were undershot values. Among these four, it was increasing customer service, minimizing the time spent while shopping, minimizing encountering product bias from sales staffs, as well as increasing comfort in the process of purchasing a computer. When determining our demand creation strategy, one of the first questions that we came up with was who's going to be our core audience, right? What are we going to be getting our segments of opportunity? And we came up with our target, focusing on two target customers, which are the baby boomers, which might be purchasing their computer at about 50 or 60 years old, and as well young students that might be joining college and they might require some specific software or hardware. So those two will be our main target customers, but as well we would like to have a micro segment of customers, and this is for customers that don't speak English, right? We would like to deliver a solution that can be addressed on any language that we have the capabilities of. Currently, the very next solution is going to a brick and mortar store, which, well, for some people might be normal. It can become a chaotic um, approach. You have to travel to multiple stores, right? You'll have to be, if you have questions, you have to ask to the sales representative, which might be biased into the brand that he prefers, the brand that he has used, or the brand that it's on special, right? As well, we have the other solution, which is doing research and purchasing online. Well, this is great, this is easy, you don't have to go anywhere. Well, you just have 1,000 options. So with those 1,000 options, it's gonna be overwhelming for the customer to decide which features to put on his computer. Our solution, it's a freshly new approach compared to current market solutions. One of the things that we're looking to do it's create a partnership with retail stores and computer suppliers so that the customers can obtain their product, the computer that they're looking for that fits their needs as quick as possible, right? We don't want to add any additional cost for customers. We just want to provide the assistance that it's required. We want the customer to be able to do what we call the one-stop shopping. So we want them to utilize our kiosk or our software online and find their computer within minutes, right?
All right, thank you, Ivan. My name is Jake O'Connor, and I'll be taking you through the next few slides. So the first thing we have is the job solution fit, the optimal solution prototype design. So basically what we're looking at is a mock-up of what the computer finder could look like. We want to keep it simple, easy to read, easy to navigate, because the market we're focusing on struggles to accomplish their goal of understanding computers. So as you can see, the home page first focuses on who they are and what they need. In other pages not shown here, we will then focus on presenting them with their options in a logical manner and in a way they can understand. Now, if they can't understand, then they'll have multiple resources explaining what each part does. We will then show them how their decisions affect their computer and how their choices move them towards their goal of a perfect computer at a perfect price. So our next slide is the validation of opportunity, differential value of solution test results. Basically, we wanted to figure out what it was about our product that was most alluring to customers. Going into it, we thought that a customer might be interested in having the decision made for them. After all, what's easier than making no decision at all? Turns out that even though 91 of our 102 respondents were confused by computer parts, they wanted help to figure it out themselves. Right now, we're not aware of any competitor that both guides a customer through the purchase process while also enabling them to make their own educated decisions on subject matter they might not have known before starting this computer buying process. This shows that Computer Finder has a strong differential value for our targeted segments. As seen in the results of our survey, a large percentage prefer built-in glossaries and terminology that assist them while searching for their perfect computer. My last slide is the validation of opportunity, differential value of solution test results. Basically, what we're looking at here is the results of an important survey as responded to by 101 individuals. And when we see all the offerings that Computer Finder has, most are really concerned, as we said, with help with computer software and hardware terms. It again shows that same desire to be in control of the situation and to be knowledgeable. They want to know what they're getting, as seen with the tendency to value a brand name and also a rewards program associated with that brand name. And those aspects were actually significantly overvalued compared to price. The takeaway from this slide is, again, customers want to know what is going on and what they are buying. They want to be in control, and Computer Finder enables them to meet their needs.
Thank you, Jake. My name is Christoph, and I will go over the next couple slides. Now, looking at the business model tests, specifically the revenue, this will be primarily driven by the commission for each sale, for each purchase. It is currently forecasted for 3.21% per transaction, and this was set in order to obtain a profitability of at least 20% of total revenue. Now, there will be also additional sources of revenue. These will include consumer data, highly sought after by many companies, to of course include Dell, as it includes very useful information on consumer purchases, habits, etc. Also, another source will be warranty service agreements, which will help keep customers happy if anything breaks down, as well as help boost profitability. Now I'm looking at the profit and cost side of things. As already mentioned, the projected profits for 2020 will equal 20% of revenue. Now there will be several risks involved when it comes to revenue. These will include maintenance cost increases that might come about due to perhaps increases in labor or increases in parts costs. Also, there might be losses in revenue due to declining sales, due to some external force. And finally, financial downturns where consumer spending decreases overall all across the board. Looking further down the road, our target profit level will be 30% of total revenue, so $75,000. And this can be achieved through several ways, to include reducing kiosk costs via supply chain, will just help decrease costs for all things all across the board to include mains costs and installation, development. Also, a focus on superior customer service and a word of mouth advertising will help boost a positive image of our company and sales. And finally, accessing free social media platforms will just help raise overall awareness as well as sales. Now, when it comes to creating and generating social value, to us is a very important aspect since it helps create a positive image of our company to both our customers and our employees. And it's really a way for us to be able to give back to the community. And we will try to do that. Now, when it comes to creating and generating social value, this is a very important aspect for our company since we're able to produce a positive image to both our consumers and our employees. And it will be a way for us to be able to give back to society, to the community. And this will be achieved through a focus on veterans and our active duty military members by the promotion and extension of Dell's already existing 10% discount to that target audience. And it will be achievable through the utilization of an expensive service provided by ID.me in order to verify the current status. Now, we'll be able to generate significant social value since, for example, according to a survey on ID.me, 88% of military members purchase the same brand year-round if it offers them a discount. Now, there are almost 19 million military members residing in the United States. And from a general public perspective, the military is a point of pride for the U.S. So any company showing support to them will surely be seen as favorable. Case in point, all the restaurants offering free meals during Black Friday. Now, this will be able to also produce zero cost for apropos solution in generating the social value since ultimately Dell is the one that takes on the total cost. The way it will help active duty members is it will be able to provide a much needed discount on their purchases because it's no secret that the military does not get paid big bucks. It will also be able to help veterans in several ways. Case in point, if they are trying to further their education after the military, or perhaps looking for employment, or even trying to stay connected with their war buddies from around the world.
So as you saw, Chris, Ivan, and Jake did the heavy lifting. They shared with you Computer Finder and why it's a great new tool addition to the market of PC buying. But how do we get the word out? Our tiered marketing program is designed to drive traffic directly to the solution. Through search engine marketing, we will direct consumers to the service on our vendor partners' websites. It's a very important aspect for our marketing program. In addition, cost clicks will generate revenue as well. Those additional click searches will be geared towards our core customer on sites they frequent and will drive additional revenue. As our solution grows more popular, and it will, we move our targeted approach to include the extremely valuable early adopters, early majority, and late majority. Our marketing channel plan flows with our solution's growth, which will help us connect directly with our customer. How do we get profitable? Our analysis outlines how our plan will be, as we discussed, zero out-of-pocket cost to our customers. Computer Finder will be funded by a modest 3.21% upcharge on the final sale, funded by our retail partners. Customers benefit from the cost-free nature of our site, and retailers will see an increase in both sales and traffic to their stores. Projections, as you see here, show a first-year profit after all expenses and costs are realized. That's important. Our modest growth continues through year 2, and then the potential for accelerated growth over the next 3 years. Year-over-year increases realized each year. Ecosystem risks. Obviously, there are going to be some challenges, but we've made accommodations to address those ecosystem risks. Dell will support our changes to their ordering platform to accommodate custom orders from Computer Finder, and we've allotted additional time to allow that to happen. Retailers may be leery of our product that is taking away from their business. We've provided an experienced in-store team member to demonstrate the profit potential for retailers that sign on. And then front-end employees, they may lack the knowledge or motivation to demonstrate the kiosk to our consumers. We will provide free training to store employees and provide our own sales associates as service ambassadors. You've seen our pitch. We've developed a JTBD that meets or exceeds the requirements. Our core market segment is solid with the potential to expand our base. Partnerships with established brands and retailers give Computer Finder instant credibility. Additional opportunities to increase profits through well thought out marketing plans that will continue to push our business forward. Profitable growth from the outset. I'll say that again. Profitable growth from the outset. How many solutions can provide that dynamic, along with strong potential to see increases year over year? Computer Finder is the solution, and now is the time for its introduction to the market. Thank you.